Have you ever faced a moment so overwhelming, so painful, that your mind just refused to accept it? That's the first stage of grief, denial. It's when the reality of a loss or a life change feels so unbearable that our brain creates a protective shield, whispering, "This isn't real." But let me tell you this, denial isn't weakness, it's human. It's your mind's way of giving you time to process a shock that feels like it could shatter you. Imagine you've just lost something or someone you deeply cared about, or even your sense of self. Denial might make you say, "This can't be happening to me," or "It's just temporary, it'll pass." This is where you might feel stuck, unable to move forward. But remember what Maya Angelou said, "You may not control all the events that happen to you, but you can decide not to be reduced by them." How do you move past denial? You start with tiny steps. Acknowledge how you're feeling, even if it's confusing or painful. Write it down. Talk about it with someone you trust. As Viktor Frankl once said, "When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves." Denial isn't your enemy. It's a signal that you're human and that healing is possible. So use this stage, not to avoid the pain, but to prepare for what's next. You are stronger than you know, even if you can't feel it yet. Denial may feel like a wall, but every wall has a door. Step by step, moment by moment, you'll find it. This is just the first stage of your journey, and I'm here to remind you that the journey ahead, while challenging, is worth every step. Because the greatest growth begins with the hardest truths. Stay tuned for the next stage of this journey, anger, and let's walk this path together.